Warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to race preview for this Brave Dancer Plate as we kickstart the race preview of the first race on this Saturday meeting here at Bangalore. And we have the first runner coming up will be Highland Dream. Highland Dream was the one who ended up finishing on fourth on that occasion. And on that occasion, dropped the rider and did not complete the course, but previously ran fourth being Stentorian on the previous occasion in race number 34. Well, two will be Sea Diamond and Royal Whisper, the two runners. Royal Whisper ran fourth on this outing, whereas Sea Diamond on that occasion ended up finishing on third over that 1400-meter trip. Sea Diamond came in from that fourth position to end up finishing on third, having run fourth behind Sunlit Path on the previous occasion over the mile trips for Blinkers Tongue Strap rated at 21. Royal Whisper ran fifth behind Sunlit Path, and in this occasion, fourth behind Cascase in race number 116, rated at 18. Sporting Wiser is number 3, Royal Whisper. And number 4 will be Double Scotch. Double Scotch was the one who ended up finishing on fifth on this outing of the 1200-meter trip is Double Scotch, having run fourth in his last outing being Masterways, and in this occasion fifth being Empress Bella or the trip of 1200 meters is Double Scotch. Win legend at a twice over. Spun Blinkers Tongue Strap rated at 6 is number 4, Double Scotch. Race will be the Red Divine Plate. Maiden horse is 3 years old only. Distance run is 1100 meters. Number 1 will be Efficacy. This is the horse which ended up finishing on second in race number 29 behind Sunshine, and in this occasion subsequently was withdrawn in Sapporo's win in race number 72, as well as in race number 95 was also withdrawn is Efficacy. This is race number 29 you're looking at, where Sunshine was the winner, winning by a margin of 3.5 lengths, and ending up second was Efficacy's from Tungstop Crossnose Band. 2 will be Jersey Garden, who ran 7th. Petaluma was the winner, was the one who was being produced on the wide outside on the top of your screen on the right corner of the picture. Ended up finishing on 7th out of 7 runners. After that, ran in race number 101, extremely fractures, was withdrawn on the way to the starting gates and was withdrawn on that occasion in race number 109. But this is race number 51, finished 7th pin Petaluma. And 4 will be Midnight Blue, who ran 4th. Hidden Dreams was the winner. And White Secret also coming up for scrutiny. Well, let's have a look at Midnight Blue, who ran 4th on the sorting as Midnight Blue behind Hidden Dreams, who made every post a winning one was Hidden Dreams, emerging victorious by a pillar-to-post victory by a margin of 5.25 lengths, having run 5th in Petaluma on the previous occasion is Midnight Blues from Tungstop Crossnose Band. Hood Basket Bid rated at 30 is Midnight Blue. White Secret ran 5th on the sorting, having run 8th in Indian Brocade, and 5th out of 8 runners being Hidden Dreams is White Secret. Surf Rider out of Honeydew is number 12. Number 8 will be My Honey. My Honey was the one who ran 4th. As a 3 outings, started off by running 6th being Indian Brocade, with 3rd being Hidden Dreams. And on this occasion, Beauty Star was the winner, and My Honey came and finished on 4th on the sorting of the 1200-meter trip. In the silks of dark green, red, white, and red belt, rated at 27 is My Honey. Long way 4th was My Honey. And Power Pilot is the one who ran 10th. Your Unforgettable was a winner on this occasion. Power Pilot was last, in fact, ended up finishing on 9th out of 10 runners ultimately. Your Unforgettable was the winner on this occasion. Just beat one home over the trip of 1200 meters is number 9, Power Pilot. Ampere out of Pointless is number 9, Power Pilot, Sporting Crossnose Band. The third race will be the Honey Day Plate. Horses rated 20 to 45, 5 years old and over. And whips not allowed. This is race number 16 you're looking at, where Disruptor is the one we are looking who finished on 9th behind Crosswater, who emerged victorious to win by 1 3/4 lengths. Subsequently, Disruptor was withdrawn in race number 105, was extremely fractious and refused to be stalled, and Disruptor was withdrawn on that occasion of the mile trip, but previously ran 9th behind Crosswater, last in that outing, rated at 44 for Tungstop and Hood is number 1, Disruptor. 2 will be Springsteen, and number 9 also coming up for scrutiny. Springsteen was the one who ran ran 7th behind Bezwara Sultan, and number 9 Gandolfini, who ran second on this outing. Who weaved through in between runners to come and finish on second on this outing is Gandolfini, but Springsteen was the one having run second in his last starting behind Defense Council over that 1100-meter trip and ran 7th on this occasion behind Bezwara Sultans. From Tungstar Cross span rated at 42 is Springsteen, whereas Gandolfini got that run towards the rail side, shot through to come and finish on 2 lengths behind Bezwara Sultan in race number 100. From Tungstar Cross span rated at 29. 3 will be Super Kind, the eventual winner in this race. This is last week's last race. And Watrail also coming up for scrutiny, who ran 9th on the starting, and Super Kind was the winner, beating Agera by a margin of a neck, in fact, and they got down to serious business at the fighting end, and ultimately Super Kind emerging victorious to win by a neck, having run second behind Stravinsky on the previous occasions for Blinkers, Tungster, Basket Bit, and Crossnose Band rated at 41. Watrail ran 9th on this outing, no form to go by, and all his 4 outings is Watrail. A supported of Aprila for Blinkers, Tungster, rated at 32. 4 will be Elvedin. Elvedin ran 10th. Laxatena was the one who we go across to, and Elvedin was the one who was in that back bunch in the colors of gold royal blue hoops, finished on 10th out of 12 runs, just beat 2 home. Winner in race number 115 last winter, beating Legendary Impact, and second being Lady Invictus. But this occasion ran a poor race, ending up in that back bunch, just beating 2 home, is Elvedin's from Tungster Crossnose Band rated at 39. 5 will be Able One. Able One ran 6th. Felisa was the winner on this outing, and Able One was in that back bunch. In that last position was Able One. Came and finished on 6th out of 8 runners. Improved to be finish on 2 ahead, in fact, and ended up 6th out of 8 runners behind Felisa is Able One, having run 3rd behind Don Carlos and 5th behind Darian in his previous occasions, rated at 32 for tongue strap. And 7 will be Baltimore. Baltimore was the eventual winner in this race, beating Flamingo Dream by a margin of 3/4 of length, with Baltimore coming and emerging victorious. Got that lovely rails run to shoot through to emerge victorious to win by 3/4 lengths, beating Flamingo Dream is Baltimore. Ace supported to chase the Suns from Tungster Crossnose Band side cheek piece, rated at 30. 8 will be Double Vision, who ran 5th is Double Vision. Well, ran 5th being Stentorian, 4th being Doncaster Bell, and in this occasion 5th out of 9 runners being Star of India is Double Vision. Declaration Award of Megnomical is number 8 Double Vision. Race number 119, Tungster Basketball rate 29. On to the 4th race, the Lumbini Start Plate. Distance run is 1200 meters, handicap was rate 40 to 65. 1 will be Macron, was last, in fact, as Macron, and ended up finishing on 7th out of 8 runners, just beat 1 home. Star Concept was the winner, emerging victorious to win by a pillar to post by a margin of 2 lengths in a pillar to post victory is Macron, is Star Concept, and Macron was the one who ran 7th, previously ran 5th in Philosophy in last winter. From Tungster Crossnose Band, rubber bet rated at 63, very sparingly raced. 2 will be Felisa, the eventual winner. We have seen this footage earlier, having finished second behind in race number 80, and winner beating Domina on the previous occasion. But this run eventually beat Eastern Gold by a margin of 2 3/4 of length is Felisa. Win Legend of Altanza rated at 54. Next 4 runners coming up for scrutiny is Extraordinario, with number 4 also coming up is Corinthian. And we also have a look at number 7 in the card, Run for the Sun, and number 8 Darian are the 4 runners we look at. But let's have a look at Extraordinario. Winner in Chennai, beating in race number 200 over the distance of 1400 meters, and in this occasion 10th out of 10 runners. Last in this occasion, Swan Blinkers tongue stop rated at 54. Corinthian, on the other hand, ran 4th out of 10 runners in this occasion in race number 112, from tongue stop rate 53. Number 7, Run for the Sun, who finished 10th on the first starting behind Diablo, and 7th in race number 112 is Run for the Sun. Win Legend did a glamorous approach, and 8 Darian finished on, ending up 3rd. Pretty consistent, in fact, is Darian, ending up finishing on 3rd out of 10 runners, rated at 48 from tongue stop cross-nose band. And we have a look at number 5, Naughty Scotty, and number 6, Storm Shadow. These are the 2 runners. Winner of back-to-back wins, and 1/4 is Naughty Scotty in race number 124, that 9 furlong trip behind Inspire is Naughty Scotty. Sporting tongue strap visor rated at 52 is number 5 Naughty Scotty. Well, up there in front for most part of the journey, and drop back at the final 200 meters with Inspire coming at a strong challenge to emerge victorious, whereas Storm Shadow ended up finishing on second, ridden out in fact to end up finishing on second, having run third being Odysseus, fourth being Rock Bank, and second being Inspire rated at 50s for tongue strap. And Defense Council, the eventual winner in this race is Defense Council over the trip of 1100 meters. Made every post a winning one as Defense Council, emerging victorious, having finished 10th PNC the light on the previous occasion over that 1400 meter trip, and in this occasion, winner in a pillar to post victory, beating Springsteen rated at 48. The fifth race will be the Lt.Col Gaunt Memorial Trophy. Horses rated 42.65, and number 1 will be Naughty Blush, who ran fourth. Divine Art is the winner, traveling about 5 wide off the fence under the whip to come and finish on 4th out of 8 runners. Divine Art was the winner on that occasion, and Naughty Blush came and finished on 4th out of 8 runners. One Tungster Crossers band rated at 61 is Naughty Blush. 2 will be Don Carlos and number 5 Sassy are the 2 runners. Don Carlos ran third. Promise of the Future was the winner on this occasion. Sassy was the one who ran a forward race and finished on 5th on this outing is Sassy. But Don Carlos, winner in his opening outing, beating the Great Generium. Second being Diablo and third being Promise of the Future. Knocking at the door once again is Don Carlos from Tungstop rated at 60, whereas number 5 in the card, Sassy, who ran 6th being Crosswater and 5th out of 8 runners being Promise of the Futures. From Tungstop rated at 53 is number 5, Sassy. Koga Mountain out of Titan's Pride is number 5, Sassy. And 3 will be Perfect Legend. Perfect Legend was the one who ran 4th. Well, ended up 4th on this occasion. 4th out of 12 runners is Perfect Legend. Over the trip of 1400 meters is Perfect Legend, Win Legend out of Nobu, having run second behind Chagal on the previous occasion in Mumbai, and in this occasion ran 4th out of 12 runners, rated at 59. Sonic basket bid is Perfect Legend. Naughty One comes in next. Naughty One was the one who ran 7th out of 10 runners is Naughty One. NRI Ace was the winner on this occasion. This is race number 178 looking at in last winter, rated at 56. Tungstop Crossnose band is Naughty One. Arrowed out of Nashita is number 4, Naughty One. Ebotse is number 6 in the card. Ebotse ran third. High Speed Dive was a winner. Literally pulverized the opposition. Was High Speed Dive emerging victorious to win by 9 lengths, and rest were all in futile chase. Finishing on third was Ebotse, who ran second for most part of the journey and ultimately ended up finishing on third is Ebotse. Second behind the strikingly winner beating Smile of Beauty, and third behind High Speed Dives from Tungster Crossers Banwood rate 49. Gloriousness, who ran 9th. Finn Boss was the winner, and Gloriousness was being produced on the wide outside was Gloriousness. This is the Phillies Championship Stakes, having won back-to-back wins on the previous outing, and second behind See the Light ran 9th behind Finn Boss on this occasion is Gloriousness. From Tungster Crossers band rated at 48 is number 7, Gloriousness. 8 will be Duffy. Duffy ran 8th. Stravinsky was the winner, and Duffy was last, in fact. Well, hasn't done anything much of note in his 5 outings is Duffy. King Duck out of Magdalena is Duffy, finishing on 8th out of 8 runners. Last in Stravinsky's win. Sporting Rubber Day Bit, Pacify Blinkers rated at 47 is Duffy. Whirlwind comes next. Whirlwind ran third. Diablo was the winner, and Whirlwind was the one who has been produced about 4 wide off the fence and ended up finishing on third on that occasion. Behind Diablo is Whirlwind. Win Legend out of Wind of Soul is Whirlwind. Subsequently, was withdrawn in race number 54 in Mysore in Gold Empire's win, and this horse ended up finishing on third behind Diablo rated at 42. The 6th race will be the Bangalore City Sprint Championship Gold Cup. Terms horses 3 years old only, distance run 1200 meters. Old Gate, who ran 4th. Time and Tide was the winner, and Time and Tide was the eventual winner in this race, also coming up for scrutiny. Let's have a look at Old Gate. Old Gate ran 4th out of 10 runners on this outing in race number 99, finishing on 4th, and previously winner in race number 12, beating Ironclad in Mysore is Old Gates. From Blinkers Tungster Crossers band rated at 104, whereas number 5 in the card, Time and Tide, emerging victorious, having won his last 4 outings in Chennai, as well as in Bombay, as well as in Bangalore, in quite impressive wins, sporting tongue strap crossnose band rate 126. The 2 will be Crown Drive, and number 4 in the card is Naughty Charmer, but Crown Drive was the one warmed up far too late to come and finish on 3/4 lengths behind Prana, in fact, having run 4th being Ricardo and 3rd being Time and Tide, and in this occasion 2nd being Prana's one tongue strap rated at 114. 4 on the other hand is Naughty Charmer, ran 4th on the sorting, having finished 3rd behind Merope is Naughty Charmer's one tongue strap hood rated at 118 is Naughty Charmer. Gustard or Stormy Princess is Naughty Charmer. And Imperial Blue was the one who has been pretty consistent, barring that one occasion where Imperial Blue ran 6th behind Time and Tide. He started off on a winning note as Imperial Blue, having won over a trip of 1200 meters, beating Ricardo, 2nd to Ricardo, 6th to Time and Tide, and 3rd behind Uchestravas is Imperial Blue. And we move on to the last race, which is the Xisca Plate, handicap for horses rated 22.45. Number 1 will be Hyperdrive. Hyperdrive ran 3rd. Star of India was the winner. Breeze Bluster, number 6 in the card, ran 7th on this outing. Was the one tucked in on the inside, ran 7th. But Hyperdrive, having won in race number 88 and finished 3rd behind Star of India, twice 4th behind Vegata and Petaluma is Hyperdrive. When Tungster Crosses band rated at 39, finished 3rd on the sorting is Hyperdrive. Whereas number 6 in the card, that's Breeze Bluster, finished 4th behind Scarlet Lady, with 3rd behind Lady Invictus, 11th behind Ashwakali Bunny, and 7th behind Star of India. That's the form and credentials. Well, finished on off the frame on 2 occasions is Breeze Blusters one Blinkers Crossnose band rated at 30. Kiss of Grey comes in next. Kiss of Grey, the eventual winner in this race is Kiss of Grey, who ran 2nd behind Elysium, and winner on this occasion in a pillar to post victory. Kiss of Grey emerged victorious over that mile trip, beating Cigar Galaxy is Kiss of Grey. Kiss of Grey, Aki champion at a Silver Cruise, one tongue stop rated at 39. And 3 will be Sunlit Path, and number 7 also coming up for scrutiny is Anchorage. These are the 2 runners. Sunlit Path was the one twice 3rd behind Glaze and Masterways, and in this occasion, winner beating Anchorage by a margin of 7 lengths is Sunlit Path, one tongue stop rated at 34. Whereas number 7 in the card, Anchorage, was the one who ran 3rd behind Darien with 5th behind Flash, and 2nd on this outing over the trip of 1600 meters behind the Sunlit Path is Anchorage. 7 lengths margin between the first 2 runners, rated at 26. One Tungster Crossnose band is number 7, Anchorage. 4 will be Imperial Star. Imperial Star ran 10th. Winfield was a winner on that outing, and the Imperial Star was the one who has had 2 outings here in summer and once in last winter, finishing 6th behind the Stentorian. In this occasion, ran 9th behind the Doncaster Bell, and 10th behind Winfield is Imperial Star. Rodrigo Corner out of Nostalgic Memories, well-bred horse, ended up finishing on 10th out of 12 runners. One Blinkers tongue stop rated at 33. Thrill of Brazil and number 8 Assurances are the 2 runners. So let's have a look at Thrill of Brazil, who ran 4th behind Joyful Spirit and 3rd behind Naughty Scotty, but emerged victorious over the trip of 1800 meters in race number 102, beating Sefi Man by a margin of a nose is Thrill of Brazil. One tongue stamp rated at 32, whereas Assurances was the one who ran twice 6th behind Sunshine and Alamgir, and in this ran 4th out of 7 runners behind Thrill of Brazil, bobbing off the heads, and Thrill of Brazil emerged victorious to beat Seppi Man, rated at 26. One Blinkers tongue strap, Dextering bet is number 8, Assurances. Slingshot will be the last runner who finished on 7th on the sorting behind Naughty Scotty, having run 5th behind Naughty Scotty on the previous occasion in race number 15, and finished on 7th in his next outing behind Naughty Scotty over the trip of 1400 meters is Slingshot. Putting Crossnose band rated at 21 is number 9 Slingshot. So that's why in the pre of today's races. We'll join you tomorrow. Until then, thank you from all of us.